Good morning. As y'all can see, well, first things first, we had to move O. By the way, sorry, I apologize. I have no idea what we named him. Can somebody inform me in the comment section? I said whatever the top comment was on one of the recent videos, that was going to be his name. I think it was Bones or something. I have no idea. My apologies. But we still got to get a solidified name for him. We moved on to the back because last night, your boy Matty Boy was watching some Halloween movies. I finished the original Halloween with Michael Myers. I believe that was, when was that made? In 1978? Yeah, I think that was when it was published, to be exact. Got a long way to go on those, but that is completely besides the point. Well, sort of not. Happy Halloween. Also, happy birthday to Nick Saban. Yep. Is it a coinky doink that Nick Saban's birthday is on Halloween? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Last thing I got to say before we get into the football stuff, because I know a lot of y'all don't care about anything that's not football related, and that's totally fine. First, it's chilly here in northern Alabama. I believe our first frost was last night, early this morning. It's like about around 39, 40, 41 degrees this morning, pretty cold. I think my mom saw the recent video because a bunch of you are like, Matt, why do you have that oversized Christmas coffee mug? And I told y'all it's because it's the only one I have. Well, she sent me a couple of new ones. As y'all can see right there. Yeah, focus a little bit. So now we have a normal size one, and I can say I do appreciate this. It is much easier to hold. I can hold it like a normal person. Sip my cup of joe. That's much better. Let's get into the football stuff. So I'll set this down over here. It doesn't fit in the cup holders and whatnot. Pull out the old trusty whiteboard. For those of you that don't know, oh yeah, update on the P.O. box. I like these Friday morning videos because you get an update on everything. Just stuff going on in my life. We'll talk a little bit of football, a little bit of life stuff. You get the best of both worlds. I haven't checked the P.O. box yet. I have no idea. I don't even know what to expect. I don't expect a bunch of packages or anything like that. But for people that have sent stuff in, we're going to be doing a live reaction, live P.O. box opening, something along those lines. I haven't checked it yet. We'll probably do that either sometime late next week or it could be a little after. Try and think about how I want to incorporate that on the channel and whatnot. So there's an update there. Make sure y'all can see this right here. Yeah, see that pretty good. I want to talk about this a little bit, and we'll talk about the games that are tomorrow. As we know, Alabama does not play. And I'm so excited for tomorrow. Y'all don't get it. See, most fans, they hate bye weeks. Why? Because they're casuals. All they watch is their team and their team only. But for me, oh, dude, I love them. Because I get a stress-free weekend. A stress-free Saturday of watching college football. Do you know what that means, Timothy? Bobby, do you know what that means? It means I get to hate watch from 11 a.m. Central Time to 2 a.m. And I don't even have to worry about my team losing. Stress-free. This is what dreams are made of. If you're a professional hate watcher like myself, you know what I'm talking about. See, one of the most stressful times, and I love it. I love the competition. On Saturdays, is say you have we'll just say you play at 2:30. You get to hate watch all the 11 a.m. games, root for the underdogs. But then when your team's playing, old karma comes back into play and you can be trailing like Alabama was against Kakalaki. So you kind of got to shut your mouth because all those people on Twitter, they're not tweeting you going, hey, Matt, where's all that crap you was talking about, brother? Now your team's losing. And you kind of got to, eat your humble pie and shut up. But then when you win, like Alabama did, you can get back to hate watching at 6:30, 7 p.m. I'm telling you, there's nothing worse in this world. Well, kind of exaggerating a little bit. First world problems, there's many things that are worse than this. Well, I'll put it to you like this. There's nothing worse on a Saturday as a college football fan than your team losing. It ruins the weekend. It doesn't just ruin the Saturday, it ruins the weekend. You don't want to watch any more college football. I've been there myself. And I pride myself on being an analyst first. But I can't get over it. Still, as a Bama fan, when we lose, I don't even want to watch college football the rest of the day. More of the story is I don't have to deal with that problem on Saturday. My team doesn't play. It's bittersweet. For me, it's just sweet. Let the hate watch them again. I'll talk about the games in just a second. To go back to this point, we wrote down on the whiteboard. So the rankings come in on Tuesday. You already know. I don't know if we'll live stream that, but you know I'm going to film my live reaction. So let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see a live stream. If you wouldn't like to see a live stream, it's going to be a good time either way. I think a lot of people are highly misinformed on these rankings. Do not expect it to look anything like the AP poll. The College Football Committee, they've done a good job up until this point. They really value strength of schedule, rank wins, and guess who doesn't have that great of a resume, who I think is easily the number one team in the country? The Little Bro State, actually. Sorry for a lack of energy. It's super early in the morning. The Little Bro, Ohio State. Yeah, they're undefeated, but their resume, not all too great. So what am I saying? Because I know that's what you're thinking. All right, Maddie, what are you trying to tell me? Well, I wouldn't be shocked if maybe Texas A&M, maybe Indiana, the Hoosiers, get that number one spot. I don't think they'd consider Alabama, but Alabama, where are they, 4 right now? I don't know. You could see some shakeup there and all throughout the rankings. It's just going to be interesting to see where they have all those teams ranked. Can't wait to get into that. As far as it goes for the games this weekend, I don't want to make this an extremely long video. Like I said, we're going to make it short, simple, and sweet. I'm going to pull it up real quick if y'all don't mind. Get this whiteboard out of the way. I've already done the preview and prediction and whatnot, but I do want to speak on it a little bit here. The Vanderbilt and Texas game is really captivating to me. Not because I think Vanderbilt's going to pull off the upset. I don't. I got Texas winning. Is Arch Manning going to play? Don't know. Don't really care. It doesn't change my analysis or prediction on the game. But even if Vanderbilt loses this game, I really want y'all to pay attention to this and look into it yourself. Vanderbilt's 7-2. That'd be losses to 2 respectable opponents on the road. That means to make the playoff. Because if Vandy goes 10-2, this is with a loss this weekend, and they run the table. Look who they got left. See that, you nerd? Auburn, Kentucky, and Tennessee. Well, hey, they're going to be favored in the Auburn game. That's at home. They're going to be favored in Kentucky. I mean, it's 2 of the worst teams in the SEC. So they're going to be 9-2 heading into Neyland Stadium. Tennessee plays Oklahoma this weekend. There's a great shot that is going to be a playoff game. But here's where things get even more interesting. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Even if Vandy loses to Tennessee, 9-3, couple of top 25 wins, that could be good enough to get into the playoff. It could be 9-3, like 8-4. No, you're not getting in unless you win your conference championship. But that's hard to do in its own right if you got 4 losses. But 9-3 in the SEC, you're at least going to be hovering around that 16, 15, 14, 13, 12 area, or potentially 11. They get in. Oklahoma, Tennessee, that's a playoff game. I can't wait for that one. There was one thing I wanted to address. Oh, yeah. Before we end out this video, if you are a trick-or-treater, do not come to the MBG mansion tonight. We will be in the MBG sweatshop working on videos for you guys. That's all I got. Hope you guys have a great Halloween. Hope you guys are staying safe. Let me know your thoughts down below. But